odds are the witness.
Wagwan YouTube, back with another video. It's your boy Kinglandell, and in this video I'ma be talking about 5 types of girls you should date. 5 types of girls you should date. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what type of girl to date, this video is for you, so stay tuned and make sure you leave a like on this video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Support your boy. In this video I'm gonna be talking about girls you should date. These are the type of girls you would want to look out for, and these are the type of girls you would definitely want to date. I make videos like this all the time on my channel, and if you're interested in that, becoming more attractive, how to attract more girls, how to talk to girls, all kinds of dating advice on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. And I'm finna get into this video right now. So the first type of girl you would want to date, bro, is the medium, not so ugly, not so pretty type of girl. She's just right. I'm talking like a good 7, like a 7 out of 10 or 6 or 7. You want to date those type of girls, because those type of girls, they're not too pretty and they're not ugly. They're just right there. You know what I'm saying? They're average. They're good looking, decent. They're not all about looks. They're more humble. You know what I'm saying? They have a head on their shoulders. They think. They use their brains. You know, those girls are more open to conversation and actually have a response. You know what I'm saying? Those girls are interested in doing stuff. You know, they're not prioritizing these, you know what I'm saying, check boxes. Oh, you need to be this tall, you need to make certain amount of money, you need this and that. You know what I'm saying? Those girls are really level-headed, and you know what I'm saying, mostly like career driven. You know, I'm not saying that's not for other girls, but you know what I'm saying, from what I experienced, I noticed that a lot, because I've dated girls that are like pretty girls, and most of the time they can't even hold a conversation or have a good response. They would mostly just have like priorities, like getting their hair done, their nails. That's like majority of what they care about or like prioritize, and it's just something that's, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? All girls like to do that, like to get pretty, but you know, if that's the only thing you prioritize, then it's like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, dating a girl that's a good average looking, like a good 7, is a great way to go. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm talking about if you try to. These girls are more open-minded, you know, in a sense where it's like you can have a good conversation with them. Not saying that you can't have good conversations with other, you know what I'm saying, people that are like higher in the scale or lower in the scale, but I'm just saying, like, majority from what I experienced, I think these are the girls you should typically date, because these are the good ones. You know what I'm saying? They have morals, careers, they're ambitious, good conversation, something that you will want in a female, you know? So that's just one type of girl you should date, bro. The next type of girl on the list that you would want to date, bro, is the type of girl who shows a lot of interest in you. She's asking you questions, trying to get to know you after you're trying to get to know her, asking her question. She's actively asking you questions back. That girl is interested in getting to know you. Some girls, when you ask them questions, they only respond because they think that, okay, you're trying to get to know them, but they're not trying to get to know you at the same time, which means she's not that interested in you. She's just interested in you getting to know her, you giving her attention, you know what I'm saying, asking her the questions, getting to know her. But that's not what you want, bro. You want somebody that's actively getting to know you too, somebody that's asking you questions, showing you mutual interest, you know what I'm saying, letting you know that, hey, I like you, I like getting to know you, I'm interested. You want something like that. So that's the type of girl you want to be mindful of and that you should typically date, because most of these girls, they only care about themselves. And if you see a girl trying her best, trying to get to know you, going out her way just to show you that, okay, she's interested in you, then that's the type of girl you should date. Not a lot of these girls are like that. So if you do see this sign, this is the type of girl that you want to date. This is the best thing you could ever possibly do, because a girl that shows interest will have a long lasting effect on you. Why? Because most of these girls do not give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when a girl do give a fuck about us, she does care, that means a lot to us. And we, you know what I'm saying, man to man, we know how that feels. So that's just one girl you should date. I remember one time I was just minding my own business. I wasn't really looking for a relationship, and this girl just came into my life out of nowhere, just starting up conversations with me, always asking me if I'm okay. You know, she's always asking me questions like things I like, what I like to do, all that kind of. She was just purely interested in getting to know me, but at the same time I wasn't really interested in pursuing anything, so I didn't think much of it. And then out of nowhere, like, you know, we just had deep conversations, and I told her something about one of my favorite childhood like candy and stuff, and like a week later she bought it and brought it to me as a surprise. And I ain't gonna lie, I still remember that to this day. And it's like that shit just left an imprint on me, because I was like, okay, this girl actually listened to what I was saying, and she actually cared. Like, she gave a fuck, you know what I'm saying? And she just gave me this gift, you know, my childhood favorite type of candy, and she got it for me. And that shit just was crazy to me. You know what, I ended up talking to her, and it was a good little relationship. But you know, all good things always come to an end for some reason, but it's just another blessing from God, you know. So I didn't take it as a loss, but it was the best experience I ever had, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to give that you, so you can use it to know that, hey, a girl that actually shows interest in you, these are the type of girl you should date. The next girl on the list that you should date is a girl that actually listens to you. I'm not saying in a command type of way, as in like being controlling, but in a sense that, okay, she respects you enough to listen to what you have to say and take it into consideration, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of girls nowadays, they don't respect you when you talk or you say something that, you know what I'm saying, something about boundaries or priorities or something, you know, a conversation that has to be said or, you know, dealt with. They don't respect it, or they have a problem, they have an issue with listening and just play it now, disrespecting you, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about your boundaries, they don't care about anything that you have to say. And a girl that actively listens to you and actually respects you and cares about you is the type of girl you should date, you know? Because not a lot of girls out here respecting a lot of guys, you know? The only way they'll respect a guy is if he has money, and that's just crazy. So money equals respect, and in a sense, but when it comes to dating, I think that shouldn't be a thing, you know? I don't think that money should equal respect in a relationship. Respect should be equally mutual in a relationship, you know? It's two people trying to build something, trying to bond, trying to build a connection. And just in a sense where it's like a girl just actually listens to you and respects you, that means the whole world to you, because those girls will have a long lasting relationship with you, because there's like barely any problems in the situations where you're gonna have, you know, a lot of arguments. I'm not saying there's not gonna be an argument, but it's gonna be less, because you guys are so equally respectable to each other. You guys can come to a mutual agreement or understanding at some point without it being toxic or chaotic or becoming a big fight, you know? So you just want to have that in mind, you know what I'm saying? Just, you should date a girl that is like listening to you and, you know, respect you. Because I remember I was talking to this girl, and I would talk about my boundaries and, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't appreciate this and that, and she would make it seem like she doesn't care, or like it's a joke to her, you know what I'm saying? And that's something you don't want. If you're talking about your boundaries and they're actually laughing at it or making a joke out of it to make it seem that you're the one that's tripping, or it's not that deep, it's not that serious, you need to cut it off. So what I did was I told her it's over. You know what the next thing she did? She started crying, she started begging, all kind of stuff. You know, girls do this all the time, you know what I'm saying, play victim. And she was doing all of that, and I was letting her know, you know, this is never gonna happen again. And I just cut it off, because I had self-respect for myself, and as should you. If you're dealing with a situation like that, you should just cut that off. And I thought it was over, you know? She wouldn't stop texting my phone. She would blow up my phone, paragraphs after paragraphs. Did this for a whole month. Every day she would send me a paragraph for a whole month. You're probably asking me, why didn't I block her? I have no idea, I just didn't care. She would just blow up my phone, but I would not respond, or, you know what I'm saying, even open the message. And she eventually popped up at my workplace, smiling with me, flirting with me, you know what I'm saying, trying to touch on my arm and stuff like that. And I was letting her know, you know what I'm saying, don't touch me. And she would just act like nothing ever happened. She was trying to genuinely get back with me after I expressed my boundaries, and she laughed at them like it was a joke. So I left like it was funny, you know what I mean? So just that's just one thing, bro. You just want a girl that respects you, man. So another type of girl that you would want to date is a girl that is very agreeable. But when I say very agreeable, in a sense as if, okay, you may plan this time, this date, and she's like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? She's actively on your schedule, actively on your timing. You want a type of girl like this, because these girls in the long run will be beneficial to you, because this girl is actively trying to be a part of your life and trying to be in your lifestyle. So what that means is she's gonna be agreeable to a lot of things, in a sense of, okay, this is what I want for our life, this is what we're gonna do, and she respects that. You know, this is something that she wants because, you know, you want it, so she wants it too, and it's just a mutual thing. This type of girl will always be good for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? In the long run, you don't want a girl that's not agreeable. It's like always tension, there's always problem. You're trying to make a plan and she's like, no, I don't feel like going today, let's go this day. Like, she's trying to be dominant in the relationship. She's trying to tell you what to do. She's trying to make the plan, and eventually if you submit to that, or thinking, okay, maybe she's busy, I'll go on this day when she wants to go, like, I'm telling you, that's just a long run for like pure destruction, bro. Because if you let her dominate the relationship like that, or tell you what to do or when to do stuff, I promise you it's gonna get even worse. She's gonna even tell you to cook food, she's gonna tell you to do this, and eventually you can't say no because you already let it slide the first time. So what I'm trying to say, bro, try to get a girl that's agreeable to what you want, because that in the long run will cause less problems, less headaches, better life, better relationship. You know what I'm saying? You just want that because you want peace at the end of the day. You don't want to be in an argument all the time. You just don't want that. I remember I was dating this girl, and the first time I started like talking to her, like, it just felt so smooth. Like, it felt so good. Like, it felt genuine because she was just so agreeable, or so like understanding of what I was saying or where I was coming from. I set up a date, she was there. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to go on a date. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing leads to another. You know, I ended up talking to this girl or dating this girl for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? It was a great experience. It was a good little relationship that I had with her, and I still remember this to this day, you know, because she was so agreeable, and in that relationship I felt comfortable. I didn't feel disrespected. I felt respected. I felt seen. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that everybody wants. You know, you want to feel seen in a relationship. So having somebody that's very agreeable will have a good effect on you long term. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something you want, a very healthy relationship. So keep that in mind. You just want a girl that's very agreeable. This is like the last girl on my list that you should date or would want to date, is a girl that wants to see you. A girl that wants to see you is like the best feeling ever, bro. Just imagine you being wanted, you being seen by somebody. Somebody actually wants to see you, want to spend time with you, want to hang out with you, wants to get to know you. These are the type of girls that you should date. A girl that actively wants to see you every time is just a green flag all the way around. A girl that wants to see you is genuinely interested in you, and she's very attracted to you. She obviously wants to spend time with you, and she wants to pursue something with you. And hanging out with a girl really builds a connection, really builds a bond. You know, you get to know her inside and out, personality wise, and that's just a good thing to keep on your list. You know what I'm saying? Because a girl that just wants to see you every time, those relationships usually last a very long time, because she never gets tired of being around you. She never gets tired of seeing your face. She never gets tired of getting to know you, hanging out. It's everything, being in your skin, being on your time. And that's just something you want long term. Because if she loves to be around you, think about that long term. She's gonna want to be with you still. You know what I'm saying? That's just something a girl wants in her life, and you should want that too. You should date these type of girls. These girls are the best type of girls to date, I promise you. Because I remember I was dating a girl just like that, and she just wanted to see me every day. Even though I was busy, I would make time to see her, but every time I see this girl, she would jump up on me, she would hug me, try to kiss me, everything. Like, she made me feel affection, and that's just something you want in a relationship. Somebody actively showing you affection. You know what I'm saying? Giving you kisses, hugging you, asking you how your day was, just basically letting you know, okay, I was thinking about you, I want to know how you're doing. And that's just something you want. Those are the type of girls you should date, because those girls are the best type of girls. Those girls are sweethearts. Those girls are genuine. You just want that in your life, bro. That's pure green flag every single day. You know what I'm saying? You can argue with it, but I don't care what you say, man. These girls are the best type of girls, because there's girls out there, you can't even see them. The only time you see them is on FaceTime or you texting them, and they'll never want to see you or hang out with you or be around you. And that's just something you don't want, because it's like, what else are you doing? It makes you think, it makes you overthink, and you just don't want to go through that whole roller coaster. So I'm just telling you, cut that shit off. You just want a girl who wants to see you every day. That's the type of girl you date. And if she's not like that, don't ever pursue it. Don't ever put any feelings or efforts in it, bro, because that's just a no-no. And I think that's the end of my video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you leave a like on the video if you reach this far. If any of these help you or this will help you in the future, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section if this helped you. I make videos like this all the time. Self-improvement, how to become the better version of yourself, dating advice, how to become more attractive to the females, etc. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out.